Your dog follows you everywhere, every single room, every single time. And most people spend years watching it happen without ever finding out what it actually means. By the end of this video, you are going to understand the real reason behind every single step your dog takes toward you. And some of what you are about to hear is going to completely change the way you see that shadow following you around your home. Stay with me through the middle, because there's one point in particular that stops every dog owner completely cold when they finally hear it. You are not going to want to miss it. You have noticed it 1,000 times. You stand up, and they stand up. You walk to the kitchen, and they are already there before you reach the door. You go to the bathroom, and within 30 seconds, there is a paw sliding under the gap. You move through your own home, and there is always, without fail, a warm, devoted shadow 3 steps behind you. And every single time it happens, you have probably called it one thing: clingy. Cute, but clingy. But here's the first thing science needs you to understand about that word. It does not apply to your dog the way you think it does. When we call a person clingy, we mean they're taking more than they are giving. We mean they're attaching out of insecurity in a way that eventually exhausts the person they're attached to. But when your dog crosses a room to be near you, they are not taking a single thing. They are offering. Every time your dog gets up from a comfortable spot and moves toward you, they are making an active, deliberate choice to give you their most valuable resource, their presence, their complete and total undivided attention. In the animal world, proximity is not a small or casual gesture. It is one of the most significant acts of trust one creature can extend to another. Your dog is not following you because they can't be alone. They are following you because out of every option available to them in their entire world, being near you is the single best one. Here's the second thing that will shift the way you see this completely. Dogs are one of the only animals on Earth that actively seek out human proximity specifically as a source of emotional regulation. Not food, not play, not other dogs, not familiar smells or comfortable beds or the patch of sunlight by the window. You. When your dog follows you and then settles within a few feet of wherever you finally stop moving, they are not waiting for something to happen. They are already receiving something. Your presence, your breathing, your scent, the particular warmth and frequency of your body in a room actively and measurably lowers their cortisol levels. Researchers have confirmed this in multiple studies. A dog's stress hormones drop simply by being near their chosen person. No command required, no treat involved, just proximity, just you. They are not following you around your home in order to get something from you at the end of it. They are following you because the journey itself, the being near you while you move through your day, is already giving them everything they need. The peace they feel in your presence is not something they can find anywhere else, and they know it. The third thing, and this is the one that reframes every single moment you have ever felt followed, is something most people have never considered. Your dog does not experience time the way you do. When you stand up and walk to another room, you carry with you the complete knowledge that you are coming back. You know it will be 4 minutes. You know exactly where you are going and when you will return. Your dog has none of that. They have no concept of 4 minutes. They have no way of understanding the difference between you going to make coffee and you leaving for 8 hours. Every single time you move out of their line of sight, their nervous system registers something that functions like loss. Not dramatic panic in most dogs, not destructive anxiety, just a quiet, low-level uncertainty that settles into their body and stays there until the moment you reappear. The following is their elegant, practical solution to that uncertainty. If they are always close enough to see you, you can never disappear without warning. If they never let the distance grow too large, the loss never has to happen. They are not being irrational or excessive. They are being extraordinarily intelligent about protecting the one thing in their life they have decided they cannot afford to lose. Now here's the point that stops people, the one that dog owners go quiet for when they finally hear it properly. Your dog follows you because at some specific point in the history of your time together, you became the thing that tells them whether the world is safe or not. Not food, not shelter, not their bed or their favorite toy, or the comfort of a familiar routine. You. When something unfamiliar enters their environment, they look for you before they do anything else. When a sound startles them in the night, their eyes find you before their body decides how to respond. When the energy in a room changes, they move to wherever you are and use your physical presence as their reference point for how worried they need to be. You have become their emotional compass. Their nervous system uses yours as its primary calibration tool. And what that means, what it really means when you sit with it, is that you are not just their favorite person in the house. You are their entire system for determining whether life is okay. You are the thing they check against reality. And because that level of trust has been placed in you, because that role has been given to you by a creature who had every other option and still chose you, being near you is not optional for them. It is not preference. It is their most fundamental and deeply held survival strategy, expressed not through fear, through love. And here is where it becomes truly beautiful. Here is the part that stays with you. Your dog follows you not only when they need something from you, they follow you when they believe you might need something from them. Dogs who have formed a deep primary bond develop what researchers call proximity-seeking comfort behavior. They move toward the people they love not only in their own moments of distress, but in the moments they sense their person might be carrying something heavy. If you've ever had a genuinely hard day and found your dog unusually close that evening, unusually still, lying against you in a way that felt different from their normal settling, that was not coincidence, and it was not habit. That was your dog reading something specific in your body, in your scent, in the subtle shift in your breathing pattern, and the way your muscles held tension differently than the day before, and making a deliberate, conscious decision to close every inch of distance between you. They were not following you in that moment. They were coming to find you because something precise and ancient in them recognized that you needed to be found. That is not neediness. That is a form of devotion so accurate it reads your emotional state before you have named it yourself, and it has been happening in your home with your dog every single day without you fully knowing what to call it. So the next time your dog gets up from a perfectly comfortable warm spot across the room and walks the entire length of the space just to lie down 3 inches from where you were already sitting, receive it. For one moment, do not call it clingy. Do not laugh it off or film it for content without feeling it first. Do not gently push them away because you need space. Understand what is being offered to you in that moment. The complete, uncomplicated, extraordinarily devoted attention of a creature who surveyed every option available to them in their entire world and chose you. Not because you're perfect, not because you've always gotten it right, because somewhere in the quiet, ordinary history of your days together, you made being near you feel like the safest, most peaceful, most irreplaceable thing they have ever known. They made that decision once, quietly, without ceremony, and they have been making it again every single day since. Every time they stand when you stand, every time they follow you down the hallway, every time that paw slides under the bathroom door, that's what it is. That's what it has always been. Not clinginess, not habit, a choice made fresh every single time for you. Drop a comment right now and tell me, does your dog follow you everywhere, and which room do they always find you no matter what? I read every single one. And if this changed the way you see your dog's shadow behind you, subscribe, because next week we're going into the real reason your dog watches you sleep and what their body is actually doing in those quiet hours while you rest. You will not want to miss that one.